Hey everybody, Michelle with Triangle Social Media here. Excited to come to you live again this Wednesday, Social Soundbites with Michelle, and inviting people to come on and do an interview live so that others can get to know them as well. And it looks like I'm having some issues with StreamYard perhaps, and so we're hoping that if it doesn't appear live now, it will later. We will share it. So in the meantime, I want to welcome my friend Natasha. Natasha, how are you today?
I'm doing well, Michelle. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Keeping busy, and I'm waiting for the sun to come out. It looks a little cloudy out right now, but hopefully it'll get nicer later. You know?
I hope
Um,
so.
yeah. So I would love for you to introduce yourself and just tell everybody a little bit about what you do.
Hi. Well, first of all, thank you for the invite. I know you and I have spoken a little bit offline about my passion about e-learning, and I'm just excited to be here to speak to you and your audience about what I love to do so much. My name is
Yes.
Natasha Sessoms. I am the owner and senior instructional designer at Motivate Learn. Motivate Learn is an instructional design firm that specializes in custom designed online courses and virtual employee training.
Well, that's a mouthful. That's a lot of stuff. But I know there's so much that goes on with what you do firsthand as we've been working, collaborating, and enjoying that. Tell me a little bit of how did you come up with the name? What does that mean to you?
Sure. I wanted to name my business something that was essential and integral in the e-learning experience. And I think for everyone, motivation is key to getting yourself at that computer to cut on that online class or getting yourself to that face-to-face lecture hall, classroom, or employee training. And so I felt that motivation is key to any educational experience, as well as the learning process, because the end result is to, one, have that student increase their knowledge retention, and then two, you want that employee to improve performance. So I felt that Motivate Learn together would be the best bet for my business name.
I love that. That's awesome. So, what do you enjoy about what you do?
Oh, there's so many things that I enjoy about what I do, but mostly I would say working with my subject matter experts and getting to know different clients. In the instructional design field, we get the opportunity to work with different people in different industries. So most
Yeah.
recently, I've been working on an aviation project, doing some online training for aviators. So that means I get a chance to work with pilots. Or if I'm
Wow.
designing a nursing program, I get to work with the best of the best in the medical field. Or if I'm designing a social media learning program, I get to work with a social media specialist like yourself.
Yeah.
So I would say the best part about my job is getting to work with experts in their field and people who are passionate about what they do and getting to learn from them and ask questions. And then at the end of the day, create a learning experience that everyone is satisfied with.
That's awesome. So, can you share a little bit about your background in the e-learning space and just a little bit about that story?
I'm happy to. I have been working in e-learning for the past 12 years. I started out as an online professor teaching in the social sciences department at several colleges here in North Carolina. I've also worked online at different colleges in Kansas, Missouri, California, Utah, Idaho, and Nevada. So after so many years of adjuncting and online instructing, I decided to transition into the role of a lead instructor and oversee online education departments. And from there, I transitioned into the role of instructional designer after getting another graduate degree at Purdue University, boiler up, in
Wow.
instructional design. And I've been working as an instructional designer for the past 5 years. And my business, Motivate Learn, started in 2020. And we've been on the ground running ever since.
Wow, that's amazing. So, I have two more questions. And, really feel free to elaborate on anything else because I have things that I'm interested in. There may be some audience members, whether they watch now or later, that want to connect with you or ask you other questions. But What would you say is the best part about owning your business as an instructional design firm?
It's a good question. I would say the best part about my owning this business is the flexibility, being able to operate remotely and having the opportunity to work with commercial clients in the traditional business sense, working with government agencies, and then getting a chance to
Yeah.
work in higher education and nonprofits so I don't feel pigeonholed into one industry. So, as an
Right,
instructional
right.
design firm that is online and with an experienced instructional designer, I do have the flexibility to um, I guess, cross pollinate amongst
Right.
amongst different industries, and you never get bored.
Mhm, mhm. And so another question is, I know you listed a lot of different types of industries. So are there any particular industries that either you have some advice for on
Mhm.
how you can help them so that they can understand better how they might work with you?
Sure. As an instructional designer, we do have to wear a lot of hats,
Hmm.
and you may specialize in e-learning development, and that may be developing a new course in Canvas, Blackboard, or Moodle, or refreshing an existing course in Canvas, Blackboard, or Moodle. Or you could be more towards the consulting end and decide that I really want to work with those curriculum developers. So start at the beginning of the course and really iron out that curriculum, whether the course is going to be online or in person, but just making sure you're working with that subject matter expert and meeting those end results, which is knowledge retention and improved performance. I would also, besides listing helping out with learning management systems and curriculum, I would also help out with just evaluation surveys, figuring out where are the gaps in the knowledge, what are those issues that your help desk is constantly coming across, and you may need to bring in someone like me to actually train the trainer. So you have an
Right.
existing group of trainers and you just want to elevate your current offerings. So I
Hmm.
guess the short of it is, if you need assistance with your current learning management systems like Canvas, Moodle, or Blackboard, Motivate Learn can help. If you actually need help with the curriculum development, just some of the technical writing, learning objectives, assessments, assignments, we're here to assist with that. And then if you have a training program that you believe is working and you want to elevate it, that's when you call Motivate Learn, and we'll come in and we'll train your trainers to make sure that you are exceeding your performance outcomes and not just meeting them.
Love that. Love that. So two things I'm going to do is I'm going to flip us. Look
Okay.
at that. Woohoo.
Flip.
And I am going to bring on, we have a question, Yolanda, and you may have just partially answered that with your response. But Yolanda is asking, how do you know when your company is ready for e-learning? What is the criteria for your ideal client?
Well, I think that COVID told us that we were all ready for e-learning about 2 years ago, and some of us are still trying to transition, convert. But I think that if you are a company looking to scale your business, a great way to save money is by transitioning your training services online.
Hmm.
It may be an investment at first, but the long-term residuals are worth it. So as
Yeah.
an employer, if you are looking to save time, save money, and reduce the amount of emails, then maybe it's time for you to develop an e-learning experience for your employees, whether it's
Hmm.
onboarding, human rate resources, professional certifications, or anything that your company offers face to face. We're happy to help you transition that to the e-learning space.
Hmm.
If you are an institution of higher education and you have a program that you would like to grow, and maybe you're in an area that's not the largest city in the entire world, you may want to transition that course online so you can expand your student offerings. So I guess in summary, Yolanda, one, if you're an employer looking to scale your business, online learning is a good opportunity. And two, if you're an institution of higher education that's hoping to reach a larger customer base, then maybe having an e-learning program or at least a few e-learning courses may be beneficial to you and your organization.
Wonderful. That's so descriptive and helpful. Thank you, Yolanda, for asking.
You
And I just, yeah, I really admire the things that you do and your passion behind it. I know firsthand as we've been collaborating. And so, Natasha, I would love to have you share your links, your website, your any social media links where I know you're on LinkedIn for one, and just put them in the thread of the video. So comment with your information, and we invite people to come on, connect with Natasha, and get to know her. She's a wonderful person and she can really help your business. So Yolanda is, she's got some extra feedback. Let's put that up there. Great information. Thank you so much for sharing. Can't wait to explore. Thank you so much, Yolanda. Yes, definitely connect with Natasha. I highly recommend her. And is there anything else you'd like to share with the audience before we wrap it up, Natasha?
Well, first, I'd like to say thank you, Michelle. I think that you are doing great work. And in the same way that I'm expected to comment with my information, you continue to put your information out there. And I'm just excited to see where you're going to be next year and the year after that, since social media is so integral to where we are today in this society. But I would just leave everyone with my philosophy, and that's to motivate and set clear objectives, learn and improve performance. And for more information, you can contact me at info@motivatelearn.com, or just reach out to me on my website, motivatelearn.com. You can find my company, Motivate Learn, on LinkedIn. And there's also a newfangled social media website called Alignable, where I am really active. So really
Okay.
appreciate it, Michelle. Thank you so much.
Yes. Thank you so much and thank you for wearing that lovely pink shirt. It's so cute when, I just thank you because yes, I'm a little bit about pink and sparkly and that's part of my branding. There's a story behind that I've shared in the past and I'll probably share it again. But thank you so much, Natasha. I appreciate you and I hope you guys have a wonderful day.
Have a wonderful day. Bye.